Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to get all 35 collection chests in the Hogwarts Castle here in Hogwarts Legacy. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So we are going to start in the Astronomy wing, to which we have 6 collection chests. So we're going to start by going down here to the Floo Professor Fig's classroom. And after taking that Floo, you'll spawn in looking at the door. All we're going to do is walk in the door and turn left. And in the back corner over here, you guys will have your first collection chest. For our next location, again, the Astronomy wing, we're going to go down here and take the Transfiguration Courtyard Floo. And once doing so, we're going to turn around and go into the door right next to the Floo. After going into this door to the right, next to the staircase here, you guys will see another door. Now, this will have a lock on it if you've already unlocked it, or you can unlock it, go inside, and your next chest is going to be at the back of this table here. For our next location, again, take the Astronomy wing flag, and we're going to go down here and take the Transfiguration Classroom Floo. Now, after doing so, we're going to turn around and head down this little corridor, and on the left, we're going to come across some giant double doors. Go through those doors and continue straight, then take a right and go down the staircase. Essentially, what we're going to do here is work our way into the dungeons. So once you come through this door, we'll take a left. You'll find more stairs. Work your way all the way down to the bottom of the stairs and take a right. After taking this right, go all the way to the end, and we're going to go through this door. Now, there will be a lock on this door, so if you don't already have that open, you will have to get through a lock. And once you're inside, take a right, and you'll have your next collection chest on this table here. For our next location, we're going to take the Library Annex flag and come down here to the Central Hall Floo. Now, after taking the Central Hall Floo, we're going to work our way down the stairs and go up the set of stairs that's in the back left, which we will come across our double question marks. We're going to turn this until we get to the 3-headed snake, which should only take 2 hits. Then we're going to go directly underneath where we were just standing. So we'll go down the staircase here, which will have another one. And we're going to find the spider. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have the spider. We should be able to get inside this door now. So go ahead and open that up. And once you're inside, your next chest will be right here on the left. For your next location, we're going to go right back over to the Astronomy wing, and we're actually going to take the Charms Classroom Floo. Now, after taking this Floo, we're going to head down toward this statue and take the door that's on the right into this classroom. We're then going to go up this set of stairs here, to which we'll come across another door. This door will have a lock on it, so make sure that you have that unlocked. And once you enter, you're going to go up this spiral staircase all the way up to the top. And when you get to the top, we'll exit this door, and your next chest will be found directly in front of you against this back wall here. For your next chest, we're going to head back to the Astronomy wing, and we're going to take the same Floo we just did at the Charms Classroom. And after taking that Floo, we're going to turn around this time and go left back here, to which we're going to have another one of those puzzles. On the left question mark here, we're going to hit it twice. So once, twice. And then on the right-hand side here, we're going to hit this 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And once you do that, you should be able to get inside of this door. And once this door opens up, your next chest will be found right inside on the left-hand side here. Now, for our next chest, we're going to head over to the Bell Tower wing, and we're going to go down to the Bell Tower Courtyard Floo. Now, after taking that Floo, we're going to face the flame itself and take the staircase on the right and essentially work all the way up to the top of this tower. So we'll go up this staircase, we'll take a right, we'll go through here, go up another set of stairs, take another right, and we'll come down to the end of this hallway and turn right and be into the Frog Orchestra room. Now, if we go to the back of this room, we'll have another set of stairs, and we can continue to work our way up to where the bells are. So just continue to go up all of these stairs here. And you guys can already see the chest on our mini map as we continue to go all the way up to the top. We're going to come across another door, and now we're at the top of the tower. You work your way around the outside, you guys will find your next chest right here. Now, after collecting this chest, if you guys look right, we're going to have a little frog guy here. We're going to enter this frog, and we'll end up in the tower right next to where we just were. And over here, we'll have 2 chests. So we'll have one right here on this side that we can grab. And after grabbing that one, just head to the other side here. And this will be your next one. For our next chest, we're going to head back over to the Astronomy wing, and we're going to come down here and take the Transfiguration Classroom Floo. Now, after taking that Floo, we're going to turn around, head down this hallway, and we're going to go through these double doors on our left. And as we do, we'll continue to go straight, take a right, and we're going to go all the way to the top of this staircase until we come across a locked door. So we'll go up a couple flights of stairs here. And as you get to the top of the second flight of stairs, you guys will see a locked door right in front of us. We're going to go ahead and open this. Again, it's a level 1 unlock. Now, once this door opens up, we're going to head towards the back. You guys can already see our double question mark on the back wall. Our single question mark is going to be right here on the left. For the single question mark, we're going to hit 4 rolls. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 should be the salamander. And for the double question mark, we're going to hit 2 rolls. So 1, 2 should be the 3-headed snake. And then we should be able to get through our door here. So we'll open this up. And once this opens up, we'll go inside. And here on this desk in the back right, we'll get our next chest. To get our next chest, we're going to go back to the bell tower wing, and we're going to come down here and take the flying class lawn flue flame. Now, after taking that flue flame, we're going to take a left, and as you guys can see, we're going to head towards that wall over there in the distance. I'm going to fly on my broomstick to save a little bit of time. You guys will see a door down here that we're going to go inside of. Now, if you haven't already been in this door, there will be a level 2 lock, so go ahead and unlock that. And once that door unlocks, we'll walk inside and turn left. And here on the first floor on this desk near the fire, we'll have our next chest. Now, to get our next chest, we're going to do the Depulso Puzzle Room 2, which requires the side quest, the Hall of Herodiana. So if you haven't done that, you won't be able to access the puzzle room. However, if you have, I'm going to show you how to get there now. Take the Astronomy wing here, and we're going to go down here to the Transfiguration at Classroom Flue Flame. After taking this flue flame, we'll turn around, head down the corridor, and enter the 2 double doors here, which will continue to go straight and take a left into this classroom. You guys will see another set of double doors in the back, which will have a lock on it, so make sure to unlock those. And once it's unlocked, we just head to the back past these pillars. You guys will see the entrance to our puzzle room. All we need to do is lock on, use Depulso, and this will open the puzzle room to where we can get started. Now, after entering the puzzle room, we're going to head straight through our first door here, which will then open up our first puzzle. We're going to head down here on the left side, and we're going to jump down, and we're going to go hop up on this platform here. And we're going to use Accio to pull this T shape towards us, which will then rotate to this back wall. We're then going to use Accio on this single box here. So go ahead and use Accio here, and that will push that to the other side of the room. Then we're going to use Accio once again on the side just to pull it against the wall. So go ahead and use Accio like that. We're then going to turn right, and you guys can see we have some more boxes over here. We'll use Accio to pull those towards us. And then we can jump down from our ledge here and use Accio again to pull it against this back wall. And now we're going to use Accio again to pull it towards us. So use Accio here. You guys will see we kind of have an L shape here. Now, once you have this L shape, we're going to jump across, and we're going to use Accio to pull the L shape towards us. So we'll use it like this. It'll go against that wall, and then we can jump back across, climb to the top of these boxes, to which we will be able to grab our first chest. But I believe before grabbing our first chest, as you climb up here, we will trigger a cutscene. It'll show all these boxes kind of moving around and opening the door in the back. And after this cutscene is over, we can grab our first chest that's located right here in front of us. Now, after opening this chest with loot, we're going to come back over to our T here, and we're going to use Accio and pull this to the back wall. After that, we're then going to jump off this ledge here. So we'll come down here, and we're going to use Accio on this chest. It's all the way in the back on the first level here. So use Accio on that chest, and then we'll once again use Accio on the box above it. So we'll pull all of those across. And once those are across, we'll look back across the way, to which we'll have more boxes. We're going to use Accio on these boxes. And then we're going to use Depulso to push them against that back wall as well. Now, once those boxes are on the back wall, we're going to use Accio to pull them towards these boxes over here. Then we need to cross the way. So we'll jump across here, and we're going to use Depulso to push it all the way into the back corner. And once it's in the back corner, we can then pull it to the left. So use Accio once again, move it this direction. And after doing that, come over here on the right side and use Accio once again, pull it towards us so that it comes over to this wall. Then we're going to turn over here to the T, and we're going to pull that to our left. So we'll use Accio on that to pull that to the left. And then we'll use Accio once more to pull it towards us, so that everything is together here. And once everything is together, we can go back over here into the middle and climb our way to the top. So we'll jump across here, climb up on top of this. If I can do it, climb up on top of this box, climb up on the next box. And as you guys can see, our door is right here. So we climb up to the top, make our way through this door, and boom, we're on to our second room. Now, after entering our second room, we're going to run and jump down on top of these crates. And this cool little shape over here, we're going to use Accio to pull towards us, just like so. We're then going to turn left here, and you guys will see we have more boxes. We're going to move back a little bit and use Depulso on those to push those towards our next door, just like that. Then we can move back up and use Accio on the right side of these boxes to pull them to our right, just like this. Then we're going to aim all the way over here on the right side and use Depulso to push them against the back wall, just like that. We're then going to turn around and we're going to jump off the boxes that we're on top of. So facing the next door, we'll jump off to the right, and we're going to use Depulso to push these against the back wall. Once these are against the wall, we can come to the very back side here, and we can use Depulso again to push those towards our next door. And once they're on that back wall, we can use Accio to pull them back because now we've got them connected to the other boxes. Once those are connected, we're going to then come over here to the right, use Accio again to pull them to the right a little bit. And then we can come back over and use Depulso to push them against the back wall so they're lined up in front of our next door. Then we're going to come over here to the right, and we're going to jump up on these boxes here. You guys can see our other boxes in the back right. We're going to use Accio on the left side to pull those towards the middle, just like this. And there you go. You guys can see that it's pretty much lined up. All we need to do is be able to get to this box in front of us. And to do that, we're going to use Accio to pull it towards us. So pull it towards us just like this. We can then jump on top of the box. And then if we aim at the one closest to the door and use Depulso, it will move the boxes as well as myself across. And we can run, jump up on this box here, jump up here, and we can make it to our collection chest. To get our next chest, we're going to head over here to the Grand Staircase, and we'll go over here to the Grand Staircase Tower Flue Flame. And after taking that Flue Flame, we're going to go right here to the right and head down the stairs. So the stairs will spawn in, we'll head down the stairs, and we'll come across our first question mark. We're going to turn this 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 should be the salamander. We'll continue to go down. You guys can see the door right here. We're going to take a right, and we're going to flip this 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 should be whatever that is. And then we're going to turn around. We'll open up the door here. And once the door opens up, inside on your left will be your next collection chest. Now to get your next chest, we're going to go right back over to the Grand Staircase, and we're going to come down here and take the Grand Staircase Flue Flame. After taking that Flue Flame, we're going to end up going up this flight of stairs over here. So instead of going inside of the main area, we're going to turn around and go up this flight of stairs. And we're going to take another right, go up this flight of stairs. And over here on the left side, you guys will find our next door. So on the single question mark here, we're going to turn it once. So it should just be the Demiguise Moon. And then we're going to head right back down to the Flue Flame. Back down the staircase. And right across from the Flue Flame, you guys will see our double question mark. We're going to roll this 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. So it should be the crab looking thing. And we'll head right back up to the stairs. And go back to our door here. And now that you've rolled the question marks, we should be able to get inside. So go ahead and open this door. And once it opens, your next collection chest will be right inside to the left. For your next chest, we're going to head over to the south wing, and we're going to come down here and take the Faculty Tower Flue Flame. Now, after taking that Flue Flame, we'll head down the hallway here, and we're going to take a right, go into this room with a staircase in front of us. We will work our way to the top of this staircase. And you guys will see our next puzzle door directly in front of us. Our single question mark will be on the left. We're going to roll that once to the Demiguise Moon. And then to the right over here, we're going to roll this 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it should be whatever that is. Then we'll go back into our door. That should open up. And once that opens, we'll climb the stairs, go to the left, and you guys will see that our next collection chest is right here in front of this window. For our next chest, we're going to head back over to the Grand Staircase, and we're going to come down here and take the Ravenclaw Tower Flue Flame. After taking that Flue Flame, we can walk down this little hallway here, and right here on our right is our next puzzle. So we're going to put 3 rolls on each of these. So our double question mark is right behind us. So 1, 2, and 3 should be the crab looking thing. And then the other one's over here. Again, roll this one 3 times as well. 1, 2, and 3 should be the bird. And then you can come back over to your door. This should open up. And once this door opens, go inside, and your next chest is right here. So to get our next couple of chests, we're going to have to go up to the Headmaster's office. And to get up there, you have to have made it through the 3rd trial, which is Professor Fitzgerald's trial. If you haven't done that, you won't be able to access these yet. But if you have, we're going to head over to the Grand Staircase, and we're going to go up here and take the Trophy Room Flue Flame. After taking this Flue Flame, you'll spawn in looking at these ogres, or whatever you want to call them. And we'll take a right, and we're going to go over this direction. And we're going to do a lot of running. So once we get to the end of this hallway here, as we'll see, we have a door that we can now access because we've completed the 3rd trial. And we're going to head up a lot of staircases. So we'll go up our first staircase here. Go through what essentially feels like a maze of doors. We'll reach another staircase, continue to go up, take a right, another spiral staircase, all the way to the top here. And once you get to the very top, you're going to come across a door. So this is the door we'll get to. When you exit this door, take a left. And we'll enter another spiral staircase, which we can go all the way up to the top here. And once we get to the top, we'll enter our first office space. Now, your first chest is going to be located over here by the telescope on this table right here. Now, to get our next two chests, we actually have to get a key. So we're going to go ahead and unlock this level 2 lock right next to the chest we just got. So go ahead and open this up. Once that opens up, we can go up the staircase on the outside of the castle, which has an incredible view, by the way. And once you get to the top, you're again going to run into a level 3 lock. So go ahead and open this up. Now, once this door unlocks, we're then going to have another staircase. So we'll head up this staircase and into this room. And on this desk here, you will be able to pick up the Headmaster's key. Now that we have the key, we're going to head back down the staircase. Go back outside. Go all the way back down these stairs as well. And we're going to go back down this first spiral staircase here. So we'll come back in here and go down this staircase. And once we get to the bottom, we're going to go all the way to the end of this hallway. So we'll go all the way around. We'll come across this door that we can use this key to open. So stick the key inside and wait for this door to open. Now, once this door opens up, we're again going to find another spiral staircase. We're going to work our way all the way to the top of this one. And then once we get to the top here, we'll have our final room to which we'll have 2 chests in. So we can get our first chest here on the left and our second chest here in the back. And there you go. So to get our next chest, we're going to head back over to the Great Hall, and we're going to come over here and take the Great Hall Flue Flame. Now, once you take that Flue Flame, we're going to turn left, and we're going to go over here in this back hallway, to which we're going to have another little door puzzle. Now, the first question mark here, we're going to rotate 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It should be the spider. And the double question mark is behind us. We're going to rotate this twice. So 1, 2 should be the 3-headed snake. And then this door should open up. We'll press X to open, let this door open, and we go inside. Your next collection chest will be right here on the right. Now, after grabbing this chest, we're going to head right back out to the Great Hall. We'll go back down this hallway, and we're going to go to the back right. Now, you guys can see a door over there. There's initially going to be a lock on this door. I think I've already unlocked it, so you will have to unlock this. But once you go inside, here on the left, you will get your next collection chest. To get the next chest, we're going to head back over to the Grand Staircase. So we're going to come down here and take the Grand Staircase Flue Flame. Now, after taking that Flue Flame, we're just going to go right and we're going to head down this spiral staircase. So head all the way to the bottom of the staircase. And once you get to the bottom, we're going to go down here and there will be a painting thing here that'll say tickle the pear. Now, I've already done it, so I can go inside. But if you haven't, you'll just hold X to tickle the pear. The door will open and you can come inside. Now we're going to go all the way to the back of this little cafeteria area. And back here on this cabinet thing, we will have our next collection chest. Now for our next couple, we need to do the bridge puzzle. So we're going to head over to the library annex and we're going to come down here and take the divination classroom Flue Flame. And once you take that Flue Flame, we're going to head down the spiral staircase. So turn around and work your way to the bottom of the spiral staircase. Go all the way down to the very bottom. And then we'll take a left. And we'll take another left through these double doors here. And once these double doors open, if they ever want to, we'll be at the bridge. And right here is where we're going to do the little secret bridge puzzle thing. So the first thing we're going to do is come over to this thing on the right where the fire is. And we're going to interact with this once. So we're going to turn this 1 time. So the Roman numeral 2 is right there. Next, we're going to turn around and we're going to go over to this one and we're going to light it. So I'm going to go ahead and use Confringo to light it. And then we're going to make this Roman numeral 4. So 1, 2, 3, and that should be 4 there. Then we're going to head all the way to this side of the bridge. And on the right side, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to light this one. So light that one up. And then we're going to turn this twice. So 1, 2. So it should read Roman numeral 3 here. And then all we need to do is turn around and light this one up and it should trigger a cutscene. So light this up. It'll trigger the cutscene. And after the cutscene, we'll head back to the other side of the bridge where a hole will now be in the middle of the bridge. We can open this up. And we can climb down this ladder. And And once you climb all the way to the bottom of the ladder, turn around, and it's going to be on our left here. So if we go up a couple, you guys will see the collection chest is right here on your left. Now, after grabbing that one, we're going to continue down, and your next one should be on your right. A couple more down, you guys will see your next collection on the right side. For our next chest, we're going to head over to the library annex, and we're going to take the library flue flame. After taking this flue flame, we're going to work our way to the restricted section. So we're going to go left.
What are you up to now?
And we're going to go through these double doors here. We're going to work our way all the way to the bottom. So down the staircase here, take a left and work our way to the back of this room. And once we get to the very back, we'll go down another set of stairs and we'll work our way to the back of this room. And once we get to the back here, we'll go through this door. Take a right, go down another little flight of stairs. And over here on the back, on this desk, you will get your next collection chest. For our next chest, we're going to head back over to the library annex, and we're going to come up here and take the divination classroom flue flame. Now, after taking this flue flame, we're going to turn around and we're going to go into this door here and take a left. We'll go down this hallway. Then we're going to take a right, and you guys will see down here we have another puzzle door. Now, the solution to this door is 3 and 2. So you'll want to turn the one on the left 3 times and the one on the right twice. And once you do so, the door will open. You can come inside and your collection chest will be right here on the floor in front of you. Now, after opening this chest, we're going to continue up the stairs and go into this back room here. And we're going to have a couple more puzzle doors. We're going to start with the one on the left here. The combo is going to be 3 and 3. So we'll roll this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Roll this one 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. This should open our door. And once this door opens, we can go inside, and our next collection chest is right here on the floor. Now we're going to turn around, go back outside, and we're going to do this puzzle. So it's going to be 4 and 1. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come to the right side. We'll turn this 1 time. And then our door should open. Let that open up. And once the door opens, go inside, and your next collection chest is right here on the left. To get our next chest, we're going to head over to the bell tower wing, and we're going to come down here and take the bell tower courtyard flue flame. After taking that flue flame, we can turn around here and we will have a door. Now, I think there's a lock on this door. I already have it unlocked, but once you open this, you can go through, head down the stairs, and right here on your right, you're going to have another puzzle. Now, the combo is 2 and 1. So you want to come over here to the left, turn this twice, and the second one's back here, turn this once. And once you do that, this door will open. You can come inside and your collection chest will be in the back right here. Now, after grabbing this chest, we're going to turn around, go right back outside, and we're going to take a right and go down this long hallway. And once we get down here, we're going to have our Depulso room 1 puzzle. You guys can see on the left here is going to be the entrance. Now, again, to complete this, you'll have to have completed the Hall of Herodiana quest. It's a side quest in the Astronomy Tower. But once doing that, you can access this room. We'll use Depulso on the entrance here, and it will open up for us. So once you're into the room, we're going to head down this hallway towards the puzzle. And as you guys can see on the minimap, our collection chest is actually directly under where I'm standing. But to get this to pop out, we have to collect the 3 chests that are in this room. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by jumping down here. And we're going to initially grab this one on the right and pull it towards us. So use Accio just like this. Then we're going to come right back over here. And we're going to use Depulso on the middle ones here. So go ahead and use Depulso here. Push those against the back wall. And then all we're going to do is use Depulso on our single block here. And then we'll have a little staircase that'll lead us to the top here to get our first chest. So we can climb up on this one. Climb up on this one. Climb up here. And you'll be able to get your first chest. Now, after collecting this chest, we're going to turn around. We're going to reset everything. So aim at the reset button. Take a shot. It'll put everything back in place. And we'll head back toward where we initially jumped down. So once doing so, we can then turn around and we're going to do the same block we just did. We're going to pull it towards us this way this time. So go ahead and use Accio, pull it across the room just like this. Then we're going to pull it towards us once again. So it comes this way, just like that. And then we're going to come right over here and use Depulso on this so we can push it against the back wall just like so. After doing that, we're going to come over here to the right and we're going to pull this box this direction. So go ahead and use Accio, pull it against this wall. And now that we've got that up there, we're going to come right over here to these double boxes and we're going to pull them against this back wall. So go ahead and use Accio here. Now we're going to turn around and come back to these 2 that are in the middle. We're going to go on the back side of them and we're going to use Depulso on the top block here. So go ahead and push that one against the back wall. After doing that, we're going to come right back around. We're going to use Accio, pull it towards us here, just like this. And once it's against the back wall, we'll push that against that wall. So we got an L shape. Now all we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the right side of the L. We're going to pull this towards us so that it lines up with this. And then we'll come right back around here and we'll use Depulso to push that just like that. Then we'll use Accio to pull it this way. And then we've got, once again, another staircase. So go ahead and climb up here. And we'll climb the next one. And we'll climb up to where the chest is. Just like that, you have your second chest. So now that we're done with this chest, we're going to again hit the reset button, which is not that. It's right here. And then we're going to jump down starting from this back side once again. And facing towards the front of the room, we're going to go to our left over here. So we're going to come right around here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this block all the way to this back wall. So we can use Accio right here. Going to pull it all the way back just like that. And then we're just going to move it over to the right side here. So use Accio again, and it'll be against these 6 blocks here. After doing that, we're going to turn around and come all the way back around. And we're going to do this box right here. We're going to push it that way. So we're going to use Depulso, so it goes against the sidewall there. And then we can kind of go back over here, do the same exact thing, and push it down to the other side like we did the first block. And then all we're going to do is connect it with this block. So we'll use Accio, and now we have 2 blocks together just like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head back around here. We're going to do the exact same thing with this box. We'll use Depulso to hit it against that back wall. Come back over here, use Depulso once again. You guys can kind of see the staircase that we're making here. So after making our backwards L, we're going to turn around and come to these 3 blocks. We're going to start by pushing this one over towards the other 2 using Depulso. And then we'll connect these. So we'll use Accio. We have 3 blocks together here. Now we're going to pull this thing backwards. So get out of the way. Go ahead and use Accio. Bring it this direction. Once it stops, we're going to use Accio again. Bring it down this wall. Once it stops, we'll use Accio once again. Bring it over this way. And then all we have to do is use Depulso. We're going to push it down to the other side over there near our next chest. Now we're going to go over to these 3 blocks. Be careful not to fall off the ledge here. We're going to use Depulso to push it against the back wall like this. We're then going to use Accio to pull it out just a little bit, and then we'll push it over one more time. So now it's against the back wall like so. Now, after placing it there, all we have to do is do some running and jumping. We don't want to move this anymore. We can hop up on this. We can then jump across, jump up on this box, jump up once again, and collect your 3rd chest. Now, after collecting the 3rd chest, your collection chest will appear. You guys can see it over there as we get a little cutscene here. And all we really have to do is, oh, not jump down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm leaving that in a video. That was really close. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to jump across. Good Lord. Don't make the same. How many of you died? Leave in the comments. We'll go all the way back across. Unfortunately, we have a staircase over here, so we can just climb up on this one here. Go up the stairs, and boom, the collection chest will be right here in the floor where we started. Now for our next couple chests, we need to do the clock tower puzzle. So we're going to head over to the south wing, and once going to the south wing, we're going to come around to the back side here and take the clock tower courtyard flue flame. Once taking that flue flame, we're going to spawn right here at this giant swinging pendulum. So we're going to come to this side, and we're going to use the Glacius spell. And what essentially we want to do is line up this giant circle here with the 4 circles on the top. So I'm going to line this up on the left. Once it lines up, I can go ahead and use Glacius. It's close enough, I think. It should open, yep, and it'll open the door right over here. So if you line it up with the one on the far left and freeze it, it'll open this door. Make sure to be fairly quick about it because it might lock back up if that unfreezes, and you'll be able to get your first chest in this room. Now, after grabbing this chest, we're going to go back outside and we're going to take a left. We'll have a door here. Now, this door will have a lock on it. I believe it's level 1, so unlock that. And once you go through, we're going to go up several flights of stairs. So we're going to go all the way up to the top here. We're going to come across a door. We're going to go through this door and go left. And over here, we'll have another archway, and we're going to go up this flight of stairs. So we'll go up these next stairs. And we're going to come out at this archway. Now, we did the far left one the first time. We're going to skip the second one here, and we're going to freeze it on the third one. We'll wait for it to swing by. And once it gets here, we'll use Glacius. Freeze it here, and that will unlock this door down here. We can go inside this door now. And inside will be your next collection chest. Oh, and my apologies, the second chest is in here as well. So you get 2 collection chests in here. So there you go, you've got these 2. Now to get our next chest, we're gonna head back over to the south wing, and this time we're actually gonna take the faculty tower flue flame. So after taking that flue flame, we're just gonna go straight down this hallway. When we get down here, we're going to take a right and go through this door. And then we're gonna head all the way up the stairs. So we'll go up this staircase here, and we'll go up another set of stairs. And once we get to the top, there'll be a locked door right here in front of us. It's level 3, so go ahead and unlock this. Now, once this door opens up, you're immediately going to see a fireplace. What we're going to do is use Glacius on this fireplace, and we're going to go through the fireplace. And once we go through, we're going to have a couple set of stairs here. We'll go all the way up to the top. And once we get to the top, we have this room, and inside of this room will be your next collection chest. Now to get our 35th and final collection chest in the Hogwarts Castle, we're going to go right back over to the same flue flame. So we'll take the south wing and go down here to the faculty tower flue flame. And once again, we're going to go down this hallway, except this time we're going to go straight, and we're going to go down this spiral staircase over here. And once we get to the bottom of the staircase, before going anywhere, you guys will see just left, we have a frog. We're going to jump into that frog. And it's going to be pretty dark in here. But if you turn around, you guys will see we have our last collection chest on this table right here. And there you go. You've got them all. But this is how to get all 35 collection chests here in Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.